Hey guys, what is up? I'm back with another session of Metal Gear Solid 2 Sons of Liberty, and I'm joined here with another special guest today. He's brand new, and his name is Ryan Caldarone. And yeah, say hey, man.
How's it going?
He was the guy who made my He was the guy who made my channel intro. So yeah, if you go to my channel now, it's the featured video, so you can check it out. He did the Solid Snake voice, which is pretty awesome at, to be honest. So
Metal Gear.
that's right, totally awesome. And yeah, let's just load it up. So what we did last time is we finished the tanker with Snake, and now we're on to the plant episode, which you guys will find out what it's about next. So here it is. We've got for a long ass cutscene now. So they are like really long though, aren't they?
Yeah, but it's like watching a film, so it's okay.
Exactly, it's like an interactive film.
Snake, do you remember the
Top-notch
sinking of
voice
that tanker
acting,
2
too.
years ago?
Oh yeah.
Of course.
Terrorists blow a hole in an oil tanker full of crude barely 20 miles
Is
off
the video
shore.
coming in alright? Or
Your
Yeah, I
classic
can see it.
nightmare.
alright, cool.
It didn't take long for the government to put an oil fence around the whole mess. And then that massive offshore cleanup facility went up inside.
The big shack.
I have to say,
I
I've
hear
played
the cleanup
this
isn't
Metal Gear
quite
game
over
more
yet.
than any of the other
It
ones.
takes time.
Yeah, it is like it is
Meantime,
one of my
the shell's
favorites.
become a landmark, a symbol of environmental protection.
I like the storyline.
So this is your first time walk through in your save, so you have no goodies.
Nope, I have no goodies. It's a fresh
Approximately
start.
6 hours ago, the big shell was seized by an armed group.
Do we have
No stealth, no nothing.
Former members of the Navy SEAL Special Anti-Terrorist Training
Stealth
Squad
camouflage has
Ed
been
Cell.
downgraded
Russian
in each of the
private
sequels
army
anyway.
members can
Meh.
also be
In
involved. It's a highly
the
trained
original one
army
for
and the big shell
PlayStation,
under complete
when Snake would
control.
wear the stealth camouflage,
Yeah.
if you got hit or knocked down, you'd still be wearing it, and you could pass through any kind of sensors, and it wouldn't go off.
That's right. I remember. But yeah, I don't think I've actually unlocked the stealth for MGS2.
Get ready to fast rope down to Shell 1.
You have to collect dog tags.
Yeah, I know. I didn't really get around to doing it.
Bravo, watch out for Stillman's back and get those C4s disarmed.
I think I unlocked the Infinity Wig, but that's about it.
Yeah, that one too. In the original one, when Snake would wear his bandana, you'd get after saving Meryl at the end.
$30 billion.
Yeah.
It would actually
$30 billion.
have
What
unlimited
makes them think they
ammunition
can
in the
get that
magazine.
much?
You wouldn't even have
There
to
was a
reload.
government-sponsored
Yeah, I
tribute
know,
on
it's
the
kinda
big
stupid.
shell that day.
In this one, you just have
Hostages, huh?
infinite ammo.
A
You still have
VIP from one
to
of the
reload
major
each magazine.
conservation groups,
Yeah.
and
Makes
one
it
from our own government. The most
more
important
difficult.
person in a sense,
The most important person?
James Johnson.
The president?
Unless the demands are met, the terrorists intend to blow the big shell
Ugh,
out of
still
the
going with
Swims
this.
like a fish,
And the
doesn't
crude
he?
will ignite, turning
Who? Sorry?
Manhattan Harbor into an
Swims like a
inferno.
fish, doesn't
That's
he?
not the worst case scenario.
Really?
If the chlorides being used to decontaminate the seawater go up with the oil.
Yep,
the
you guys at home don't know who this is
toxic
yet,
levels of
so
dioxins will be
you'll have to
released.
wait and
In
find
other
out.
words, the bay's ecosystem will be wiped out, and the sea will turn into a toxic soup for centuries, becoming the worst environmental disaster in history.
I got my cup of coffee.
You have two mission objectives. One, infiltrate the offshore decontamination
Coke for
facility,
me.
Big Shell.
Well, I have both.
Safeguard the president and other hostages.
I need some caffeine.
And two, disarm the terrorists by any means necessary.
Damn, I hate that like helmet he's got on.
Skull suit.
No, the helmet. You know, the
SEAL
breathing.
Team 10 is also
helmet.
conducting a
Yeah.
rescue operation.
He looks weird.
Is this a joint effort?
No, it's fully equipped with
Fox
IR
Hunter means
goggles.
a covert body.
True.
Don't alert them to your presence. That is an order.
Yeah, we're still going with these
This is
cutscenes?
Snake.
Seriously?
I'm now inside strut A of Shell 1.
How are things?
We're in luck. Looks like there are no sentries posted here.
What's the visibility?
The lights on the plant struts are functioning.
I miss this codec
I
thing.
won't have to use
Yeah,
the
I mean, they didn't do it in Metal Gear
Any
Solid 4,
problem?
which kind of...
There
What
was
is-
a brand new hole
It
cut
sucked.
through the oil fence. There's someone else besides me that wanted to get in badly.
Which one do you prefer, the MGS2 codec or MGS1?
They landed on the roof of the big shell.
Well, it was more or less the same deal.
You're changing your code name for all
I
following
saw
communication.
still shots from
Just a
I guess,
precaution.
when they were still in
You are
development
now
of Sons of Liberty.
designated
And
Raiden.
they went through and
All right,
did the
Raiden. You've
the
already
images
covered
the same way as
infiltration
the
and
first
VR
one,
training.
hand drawn.
300
Yeah.
missions
And I
in
think it looked
VR.
better. I don't really
I
like
feel
the
like some kind of
CGI
legendary
sprite
mercenary.
of each character.
Okay,
Right.
we'll skip that part.
Yeah, I
Make
suppose.
sure nobody sees you. If
Well, you can
need
still
to,
kind of move them around with
contact
your
me
analog
by
sticks,
codec.
which is kind of cool.
Yeah, that's
And
right.
they added the
140.85.
inner monologue. I think if you
When you want
press
to use the
L1 or
codec,
something,
push
It's
the
L-
select
R2?
button.
Yeah,
When
three
we
or
enter
Yeah, it's
one of
R2.
those,
contact
when your character isn't
you,
speaking,
the
he'll
codec will beep. When
You can hear, like,
that
what they
noise,
think,
tell you what's
right?
on his
select
mind.
button.
Yeah, yeah.
The codec's receiver directly stimulates the small bones of your ear. No one but you will be able to hear it.
So do you know about the
I'll
on the
contact
tanker? I don't
you
know
if
if you went
anything
through it, but
changes.
in one of the lockers,
First,
you see a
make your
photo
way to
from
the
like
upper
FHM
section
or
of the
something.
big shell.
Yeah.
And
FHM.
go in the
How do I
locker,
get up to the next
and you talk
level?
to Otacon about it. I guess Snake's masturbating.
Yeah, yeah. I did that. I recorded it.
Use that.
And did you do Snake's inner monologue?
No.
If you do that, he goes, "You were watching."
Oh, right, really?
Yeah.
Holy shit.
Fiber optics research.
I didn't know that.
The texture isn't far removed from rubber, but the material protects against a wide range of toxic substances. The suit itself has a wide array of built-in sensors. It is referred to as smart skin in military.
Yeah, you can
lingo.
tell that's not
Data
Snake.
about damage to different regions of the body.
Yeah, it looks like a bit of a
including blood
dandy,
loss,
if you ask me.
is exchanged between the suit and the intravenous nanomachines to create a feedback system.
There's a lot of pressure on my
Remember when I
torso.
first played this?
Relax. The suit applies
Uh,
varying pressure to major internal organs.
I was like a
to
Metal
maximize
Metal Gear
performance
maniac.
and
I was like
safeguard their functions.
crazy about
They
Metal
call
Gear.
this the
I knew
skull
well,
suit in
I knew most
Foxhound.
about
Skull
Metal Gear.
suit.
But
Appropriate somehow.
as soon as it says this is Snake, I'm now inside Strike A of Shell 1. I was like,
with
that
the
ain't
circular
Snake.
handle will open into the
That
elevator
in his voice. What the hell?
Locate the hatch first.
I remember my first time doing this. I had just gotten the game, I
Moving
think,
on
for
to main
Christmas or
mission
something.
Right.
objectives.
And I was playing it in my living room with my parents. And we're going through it. And I was eating like a meatball sub or something while I
Right.
was watching this. And more or less, I had the same kind of
Yeah,
opinion. I was a bit distraught,
exactly. I was like, what?
going for the thermal goggles.
Oh god.
Got your feet wet?
Got your feet
These
wet,
are the
huh?
basic
That's right.
controls for swimming. Stroke the water and
Funny,
move
you can't
forward
hear
by
it, but
pushing the
you know
punch
what it
button.
means. You know what
Push
like
it
they're
in
saying and
rapid
everything.
succession to swim faster. Change your heading with the left.
Yeah.
arrow.
I know how to. I know how to flip and swim. Damn it. It's not hard. SRMG.
Well, it's a good thing you have the original game, because the thermal goggles in this are the same as Metal Gear Solid,
Yeah.
where it's just like a red infrared screen,
Yeah.
where in the expansion in Substance, they changed it to a thermal imaging camera, which depicts different levels of heat.
Yeah.
And,
Is that like the green and orange sort of thing?
Yeah.
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 I remember that. I was
And I
like,
thought that was a bit annoying to watch.
I used to have Substance, but the thing is, I broke. Well, I don't know how it broke, but it broke. The disc was like fine, but like as soon as I put it in my PS2, for some reason it just wouldn't read it, and it had like no scratches at all on it. I was like, what the hell? So yeah, I went and got Sons of Liberty because I couldn't find another copy. But it's still good.
Colonel, I've sighted an enemy sentry. AN-94 and a Makarov. Those
AA-94.
grenades, all his equipment is Russian-made.
It's a
Must be a
rifle of the
Gurlukovich
Russian army.
man.
Gurlukovich?
A Russian
It's amazing how you
private
do that
army was
voice.
in line to work with the Shadow Moses takeover group 4 years ago.
What's their stake in this one?
They must have made a deal, an arrangement with the terrorists. They become a band of mercenaries, an army without a country.
Alright. Okay. Just truck on down this hallway. Open the door for another cutscene. Yeah, if you're a Metal Gear fan like me and Ryan here, you'll automatically know who that is.
Now, it got me thinking, is why the hell would an offshore
Colonel,
cleanup
there's
facility
definitely
need a moon
another
pool that
intruder here
large?
Besides me.
That's not a possibility.
Not a team. Looks like a solo job.
But yeah, you know what I mean. Like, if you've played the Metal Gear franchise before, you automatically know who that is.
Every sentry in the area.
You recognize
And
that
if
sneaking suit anywhere.
Play the beginning part of the game, you'd recognize that sneaking suit.
Exactly, yeah.
But for now,
They should have made it a bit
take
more,
advantage of the
you know,
situation and get to
less
work.
obvious.
There's a terminal in front of the elevator, a node.
Did you say nerd?
Not
Did you say nerd?
Node.
Oh,
Use the node to gain access to the Big Shell's facilities network.
then what?
Pull up the map of
Interestingly
the structure.
enough, Quentin
That'll
Flynn
let
does
you
not like
activate
to
the Soliton
broadcast
radar.
his
The
part of
Soliton
the
radar?
Metal Gear series with his
True.
fans.
That radar
Really?
came in useful during VR
Yeah, well,
training.
everything else is
A
done
radar
as
system
metrosexual anime
uses
characters.
biological
Yeah.
And as
magnetic fields
fan-based
as
for
input.
12-year-old girls.
These estimated enemy
So I think this may be the only heterosexual role he's played.
According to reference points
Oh, wow.
collected via GPS signals and field personnel reports. We need to get
Well, I highly
to the
recommend
Big
looking him
Shell's
up and
node
watching
to
his
put
YouTube
this
channels
data
and stuff.
process
He has
into
a
practical
series
use.
called
The
Adventures in
node unit is
Anime.
about 3 feet high.
Yeah.
And
He has a YouTube
tricky-colored
channel?
blue.
Really?
Each area
I think,
has
or
at
it's
least one.
he has a series of videos, and because he
How
has
do I
like
gain
this show,
access?
Adventures in Anime,
Just
where he goes
push the
around to all these
action
events
button in
and
front of the node.
watches his cosplay fans.
The
Oh, wow.
nanomachines
But
in your body will take
he
care
is
of
a bit full of
security
himself,
clearance
and
allow
the
you
theme song
access
is
to the
him
node.
playing guitar and singing.
Complete the procedure before those
Right.
It's
sensors
ridiculous
gain
if
consciousness.
you've only
If they
seen him
spot
in the
you won't be able to gain
Metal Gear
access for a
series.
while.
Yeah.
Stay on
Well,
guard.
I'm a major fan of Raiden. He's like my favorite character in the Metal Gear franchise. So yeah, I'm probably gonna subscribe to him if he has one. Just yeah. But well, yeah. Oh, there's something I wanted to tell you. Well, ask you. What's your view on the Metal Gear Solid Rising, the new Metal Gear coming out?
I actually know very little about it.
Yeah, I know a little bit. But I'm probably wrong, so I'm not gonna say anything.
I mean, my understanding is basically you get to play Raiden as more or less his Metal Gear Solid 4 character. You know, the epitome of Gray Fox with his little sword and thing and go around killing people.
Yeah. Well, it does look pretty cool. I am going to admit it.
I mean, they are changing the focus of the gameplay to more action-paced, right?
Yeah. But apparently it's more survival than like sneaking and stuff like that. Apparently.
Well, I hope the gameplay is still as in-depth. I mean, I don't want it to be another button-mashing action game.
Well, we'll see. I bet Kojima's going to put something decent out.
Like, I really enjoyed the way you use the high-frequency blade in this game.
Oh,
The
yeah.
analogs.
Definitely.
I hope it's something like that.
But yeah, it totally looks awesome. I'm going to put blood on, because that really annoys me when it's off.
Good work,
Man, I
Raiden.
haven't played this game
The
for
radar should be
ages.
functioning now.
Like,
Neither have
Remember
I.
your
Yeah.
VR training sessions.
I'm a little rusty,
The
so...
tool is exactly the
Oh,
same
God.
one. It maps the terrain as well as the position of enemy personnel. The bright dot in the middle is you, Raiden.
It's the same dialogue as
red dots are your
the first one.
And the blue cone
Oh,
shape
yeah.
represents their
The game
field of
mirrors
vision.
it,
Your radar isn't affected
as
by the
everyone will
weather,
find out
but if you're
further
discovered by
into
an
the
enemy, you
plot
won't be able to use
devices.
it.
Yeah.
It gets
It's
jammed
mimicking
easily, I'm
Mei
afraid.
Ling. Sort
It's all
of,
made
like
from
explaining the
currently
radar and
existing
everything like that.
technology. You won't be able to use
Or is it
in an
Naomi?
area with strong
I'm not sure.
harmonic resonance.
Well,
so be
Mailing did in the
careful.
first one, but I mean, for
The
new
Big
players,
Shell's
it's
layout
still
map should now be available
Well,
still
after
good
touching the
protocol to
start
go through
button.
the
Oh,
How do I
yeah,
save
yeah.
the mission data?
Soliton
I've set
radar.
aside proprietary frequency for saves and an analyst to work on the data too.
Jack,
No mailing
is
this
everything
time,
all right?
though.
What are you doing
That's right.
here?
Jack, can you hear me?
Oh god.
Rose, you're not
Bronco
supposed
misses
to
it.
be
Unless you
involved.
decided
What's going on?
to
Jack, I'm a
save
part of
your
this mission.
data with
Colonel, what the hell is going
Otacon
on?
during the tanker
Right.
mission.
Meet the
If you
mission
do that
analyst.
a good 17
She'll be
times,
overseeing the data
mailing
saving
comes
and
on the
support.
codec.
Why
Really?
her?
The Fox
Yeah.
House
Wow,
was
I didn't know that
supposed
either.
to take part in this
Yeah,
mission
she yells at
by
Otacon
accident.
for getting her Chinese
Rosemary was
proverbs
brought in as a
wrong.
replacement.
An accident?
Holy
And
shit.
according to the files,
I didn't know that.
She knows you better than anybody else.
Any other Easter eggs, you know?
Service, but an intelligence